Good evening, everyone. Smokin Oki BBQ here. We are going to make some sauce tonight. Now, you'll have some of the ingredients, but you're not going to have all the ingredients. But you'll see that we make it from scratch. I've had a lot of people ask me, said, Jeff, do you make your own sauce? Yeah, I make my own sauce. So here are some of the items that I put in there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I start with the juice of a brisket, give it a little bit of smoke flavor, and I put about 2 tablespoons of garlic in here and let that simmer. Right. And cook that garlic. When you're cooking that garlic, you want to make sure that you don't burn it. If you burn it, it'll give it a real nasty flavor. But using the juice of the brisket gives it a little bit of smoke flavor. So I smoked those briskets and I saved the fat and the juices from it. And then it gives my barbecue sauce a little bit. People will say, Jeff, what does it taste like? Well, it tastes a little bit smoky, sweet, tangy. And you guys have all seen the Jack Daniel's sauce. You guys have seen the different barbecue sauces made with liqueurs. One of my favorites is using Fireball cinnamon whiskey. So a lot of your barbecue sauces, if you look up the ingredients, they have a little bit of cinnamon in them. But I like to use Fireball, and it gives my sauce a distinct flavor. And I don't have to worry about getting drunk. The heat will cook off all the alcohol. You want to allow that to sizzle real good. Next, I'm going to put in a mixture of liquids that go in there. Alright. These are going in. You don't want to burn that garlic. It sure can make your stuff nasty. If you do, it'll smell up a whole batch of sauce. Make it smell worse than hog farms in Oklahoma or in Okinawa. Both of them stink. Next, go in the spices. So I pre-mixed a lot of my spices here. And I got brown sugar, a bunch of different peppers, things like that. Turn that heat down just a little bit and stir it in. Well, the family and I, we went up to Cape Edo last weekend Had a good time up the northern tip of Okinawa. I fell down at least once. I felt like Urkel. I was looking around to see if there were any paramedics. There wasn't none, so I figured I might ought to get up. Of course, the family was laughing, making jokes and stuff. You know, I'd probably be doing the same thing. All right, getting all our seasonings in there, stirred in. After this, we're gonna put our sweetener in. And my cameraman over here, get a shot of the sweetener. We use honey, Karo syrup, molasses, and like I said, brown sugar. And cornbread's done. Sure smells good. I didn't make that tonight. All right, so next what's going to go in is going to be our sweetener. I'll sweeten this up. I like to use the natural, or as natural a sweetener as I can. I've heard people use sugar, but I don't know. I just prefer not to use sugar when I do it. On them cooking shows, they always got people that is there, like, yeah, you guys ever notice they put the dishes away and they're always like miraculously done? Yeah, that don't work around here in reality. They're miraculously done all right. I get hollering at them kids to get in here and get them dishes done. That's what I call a miracle. Yeah, I performed a miracle today. What'd you do, Jeff? Well, my dishes got done. It's a miracle. All right. But you didn't think that was funny, Brianna? I guess the kids didn't laugh at my jokes. All right, the last step we're going to do is we want to thicken that sauce up. And a lot of people use ketchup and stuff like that, which is good. I mean, ketchup's a lot of sugar. But for flavoring, to kind of bland out all the sweetener, and then to also thicken your sauce, I'm going to use some tomato paste. And I'm new at this, but a lot of my customers really love my sauce. But for now, this is the way I make it. And like I said, I had some good feedback, but I'm sure I'll have more feedback in the future. So if you guys use something other than tomato paste in your sauce, feel free to comment below what you guys use. In comments, I'll take a look at all of them. So I'm always trying to learn, but this sauce right here turns out pretty good. And like I said, you guys may not know what all the ingredients are, but you can kind of figure it out on your own like I did, what you like best, and just kind of play with it until you get something you like, and then start recording what you're putting in. That's the way you come out with a good sauce. But 1 can of tomato paste, and this is about 12 ounces, will give that sauce, it'll knock that sugar, that sweetener down to make it a little more tangy, and it'll make it a whole lot thicker. Stir it in good. Leave it on the heat. And we're just about done. I'll let this simmer on the heat for 15 and 20 minutes. Let those spices kick in. And honestly, the sauce seems to taste better the following day after I get done than it does right whenever I get it done. And I think the spices sit in there and season that sauce overnight, you know. It comes out pretty good. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if y'all got any comments on stuff that you do with your sauce, I'd like to see what you guys do for yours. I always adjust mine. Now with your liquors, like I said, you can use Jack Daniels. I've used that. I've used Disaronno. I've used wine. But one of my favorites is probably using that Fireball whiskey. So I'm just about done here. But I thank y'all for checking in. Please subscribe and share it with your friends. And from Smokin Oki here on Okinawa, keep calm and smoke on.